Thanks for tuning in to Directory Insights in 10 Minutes, brought to you by Guardians of the Directory. I'm your host, Craig Birch. As promised, the series is all about cutting through the noise. No fluff, no filler. Just practical insights for Active Directory and Entra ID admins who want to secure and manage their environments efficiently. So let's get into today's topic. Today's topic, Scattered Spider, also known as Octo Tempest ransomware group. They have pulled off some of the most advanced malware-free intrusions we've seen to date. They don't break in, they walk in, using social engineering and built-in trust paths to move laterally and take over infrastructure. Their latest campaign targets organizations running VMware, vSphere, and domain-joined ESX hosts. No exploits, no 0 days, just identity abuse and privilege escalation. VMware ESX hosts. Here's where it gets dangerous. VMware ESX hosts, when joined to Active Directory, automatically trust any group called ESX Admins. And if that group exists, anyone added to it gets root access across the host. No vCenter login required, no MFA, no alerts from traditional EDR. Scattered Spider exploits this by social engineering IT to reset the AD passwords, and adding the compromised user to ESX admins using net.exe or WinRM. Then they log into the hypervisor layer undetected, dropping reverse shells, filtrating VMDK files, and deploying ransomware. This trust path is exactly what CVE 2024-3085 warned us about, and now it's being used live. Let's go in and see what it looks like inside of Active Directory. So let's open up Active Directory. And here I'm going to use my favorite tool of choice, which is PowerShell. So the first thing I'm going to look for is, do I have a group inside of Active Directory called ESX Admins? So now all I need to do is simply run this PowerShell, get AD group -filter name equals ESX Admin. So let's run that one first. And sure enough, I found out that I have this group called ESX Admins. So now the next step is to identify who's a member of those group ESX Admins. So let's do that by running another PowerShell command. So let's clear this out real quick. And now if I run get-AD group member-identity ESX Admins, this will tell me the membership of the users in this group. And as you can see it, we have the bad guy who's a member of this group. The next thing you want to do is go in and verify through the security logs that this account hasn't been used to log in recently, because that account can be used to exploit all of VMware. So we can see that we found it using PowerShell, and this is great, but this is a one-off. So again, if we look at this from a Cayosoft Guardian perspective, we can find this, as well as we can identify over 200 plus identity-related misconfigurations across Active Directory and Entra ID, Microsoft 365, and Intune. So let's look at this real quick inside of Cayosoft Guardian. And here we can see the threat description: VMware ESX contains an authentication bypass vulnerability. So that's it for Directory Insights in 10 minutes. Subscribe for more expert insights into Active Directory security and resilience. Until next time, stay guarded, stay informed, and be the guardian of your directory.